Hello, welcome to my kitchen. I made some potato wedges the other night and I served it along with some indoor grilled chicken that I made. And so many of you have asked for the recipe and here it is. This is one of my favorite go-to recipes, especially when I'm in a hurry. If you'll notice, the chicken is a different thickness. It's thick along one side and then it tapers off, and it's a little thinner on the other. What I'm going to do is help this along. It's going to cook a lot more evenly and a little faster if we'll make this all the same thickness. So I have a meat mallet. You can also use a rolling pin. I use them a lot. And I'm just gonna give this a few good whacks and get it all the same thickness. And there we go. It's as easy as that. And this is all the same thickness, so it's gonna cook a lot better. And look, it has the illusion of looking a lot larger than it actually is. Now I'm using my Ziploc bag for a couple of reasons. First of all, I've found that it's just easier. This keeps it pretty mess free. But also I'm going to use this for my seasoning. Now I'm adding about a tablespoon of olive oil. If you're making multiple chicken breasts, then add a tablespoon per chicken breast. And I'm going to go ahead and work that oil into this chicken. Now I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Feel free to use whatever seasoning that you like. I'm going to show you what I'm using, which is the same thing that I used on the potato wedges. I'm using my Sure Shot Sids again. This is the smoky bacon. It has a barbecue flavor. It just adds a hint of smokiness. And of course it's got that bacon flavor that my husband and I love. And it doesn't have much salt in it. If you don't live in the Southeast, I'll post a link to this if you're interested. Now, this is perfect. And as you can see, I'm ready to go ahead and sear our chicken. And I've been letting my pan heat up while we've been seasoning this. And this is a cast iron skillet. And I really like to sear in this because it has the grids. And first of all, it makes those beautiful grill marks. But second of all, your chicken or whatever it is that you're cooking won't steam in its own liquid. It's going to sear and the liquid falls down into the pan and it lifts this chicken up and it's perfect. So let's get started on that. I've had my pan heating on a medium-high heat and there is no oil in this pan. I want it smoking hot because we're searing, and we're going to take this pan and we're going to finish it off in the oven. Now, I am going to let this sit for about a minute and a half. I want to get those nice grill marks, and I also want that chicken to begin to seize up. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. If you try to pull it up right now, it's going to stick to your pan. But if you'll allow it the time that it needs, minute and a half to 2 minutes, then it will lift perfectly. It's been cooking. Let's check it out. Oh, look at these beautiful grill marks. Now, I'm just going to lay the chicken at an angle, and that's going to give me these crisscross grill marks that are so pretty when you go to a restaurant and they set your chicken or your steak in front of you. You see those beautiful grill marks and you say, yum, this looks delicious, because we eat with our eyes first. Now I am going to let this cook for about another minute, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Look at these grill marks. This is exactly what we want. Now, gonna turn that and repeat the process. I love this seasoning because it's got a little hint of sweetness in it, and it caramelizes and adds so much pretty color to this chicken, not to mention the taste. Now we're ready for the next step. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees. 6 to 8 minutes is typically the right amount of time. You definitely don't want to overcook it because it will be dry, nor do we want to undercook it. A lot of the cooking has already been done. We just want to get that internal temperature where it needs to be. Look at this beautiful chicken. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. Now, one thing that you don't want to do is cut right into it, even to check the doneness. If you do that, then all of the moisture that's in the chicken breast is going to be at the bottom of your pan. So whatever you do, don't pierce it. We need to let this rest for a good 6 to 8 minutes, and I'm going to leave it in my pan. If you feel that your chicken breasts are overcooked just a little bit, then remove it from your skillet and go ahead and put it on a plate and let it rest. But I think that this is going to be just right. So I have a piece of tin foil and let it rest. That way all of those juices can work their way back into that chicken. This is ready to go. Oh, y'all, I can hardly wait. Look at that. Yum. This looks so good. I don't want any of this flavor to go to waste. Now for the taste test. Y'all, this is so juicy. When you cook it this way, you're not going to dry out the chicken breast. This is just perfect. Let's see how it tastes. That is excellent. I will put it up against any restaurant. This is so good. You get the smokiness. It really has the flavor that you cooked it on your grill, but we did it all inside and in a matter of minutes. You can make this in 15, 20 minutes tops. I do it all the time. It's a family favorite. Today, this is mine. I am home today, so this will be my lunch, but I have a feeling there might be a few leftovers for my husband. You're a blessing to me. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel on Facebook and YouTube, and like this video. Share it with your friends. And I'll see you next time.